Second Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. I'm gonna start at verse 10. It says, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away, the great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up." Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushua, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushua, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushua. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakak Kodash. Yahweh being the name of the Father, who people ignorantly call God. Yahushua being the name of his Son, who people ignorantly call Jesus. Give double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to Joachim, that's out there constantly pushing out this word in sincerity and in truth. And Lord will, this lesson edifying to the elect out there. They're just going in today on just constantly watching for destruction. That's all we do, man. We just constantly watching, looking, just watching the news, constantly just looking at things that's going on around us. Just observing, looking for prophecies to come to pass. From the RFID chip, to the race wars, famine, pestilence. We're looking for that Jacob's trouble, and then ultimately the missiles, and then our salvation. So we just constantly doing that, man. We just constantly having our eyes set not on this world, on the things we in the world, but not of the world. Like we are part of this world. We go through our day-to-day life. We do things. We may go to the mountains, go see the snow. You may go to the beach, whatever. But our watch though is our main job, our main thing that we doing is watching for these prophecies, looking for what's going on. That's why the Heavenly Father set it up for us to have this internet, man. So now we got a 24/7 able to just look online and see what the hell's going on. So that's all we do, man. We just constantly just looking to see what's going on in the world, what destruction is coming to this place, because ultimately that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the destruction of this place. So let me go continue, and that's verse 11. It says, "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?" Let me go back to verse 10. It says, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night." And the thief in the night is just coming when nobody's looking. Nobody know what's going on. When a thief come busting in your room, or in your house, well, he not gonna bust. He not gonna like kick down the door or nothing. He gonna come in sneaky. And that's how the Father's coming. He's gonna come like a thief in the night. It said, "In which the heavens shall pass away with great noise, and the elements," everything, meaning everything. And I heard the Apostle Tahar, he brought this out on his last video that I saw, and today is 11/29 or Salakia 12/29 2018 year of prophecy. So I heard him say this, and then it just prompted me to do a video on it. So it says with great noise and the elements, meaning everything that you see, every plane, every house, every piece of clothing, every person, says shall melt with fervent heat. Hey, that's how you could tell that it's the missiles. That's the only thing that could burn this place like that, man. People want to say like almost like the big boom theory. Nah, man, it's not no meteors coming to this place. That's them ICBM missiles, them intercontinental ballistic missiles. They come into this place and they gonna destroy this place, man. They gonna lay it flat where nothing gonna be able to live here. Besides like roaches and lizards. It's like things that's gonna be deserty. Otherwise, everything's gonna be destroyed. It says, "Shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up." Everything's gonna be burnt up, and that's the only way to purify and clean this place up. Because Esau done effed it up so bad. He putting chemtrails in the air. He putting all that BS in our water. He putting fluoride. Putting fluoride in our water, so you can't even just drink water out the tap water no more. So Esau done effed up the world where it's no repairing it. So the only thing that the best purifier of anything is fire. So he's gonna bring fire to this place. He's gonna destroy, burn it all up, and we're gonna take rule over it again. And we're gonna rule it in righteousness. We're gonna have everything in order. Our animals, our family, our children. We're gonna have everything is gonna be ran. It's gonna be perfectly. It's gonna be in order so greatly that they're gonna be happy. Like the scripture says, it says the righteous mourn. I'm paraphrasing, like the righteous they mourn when the wicked is in authority. But when the righteous is in authority, everybody is is happy. I forget the script, but I'm paraphrasing it. But that's basically how it is. So that's how everybody's gonna be when we rule this planet, when we rule these planets. Because he said he went to prepare a place for us. It's like so many, all these planets that they find and they continue to find, them places are set up for us. So when we're in rulership over these planets, man, hey, we're gonna be ruling them in righteousness. We're not gonna have our animals locked up in cages all effed up. Nah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna have our women not gonna be sluts and whores and be exalted because they're sluts and whores. They're not gonna be on no damn Instagram, getting blown up, getting all these likes from all kind of everybody's, men and women. We're not gonna say, hey, it's okay for you to be a faggot or a dyke or a whore or a fucking just a nigga. We're not gonna allow that, man. We're not gonna be cool with that. But we're gonna promote righteousness. People eating healthy, we're gonna be eating good. We're gonna be living good. So let me get this next one. This is Matthew chapter 24. And I'm gonna start at verse 42. It says, "Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come." And we don't know when he coming, man. But what are we doing? We watching. That's why we don't give a damn about nothing else. We don't care about nothing else. All we do is we doing this because we really love our family members. That's why we doing it. We watching because we care. We love our family. But people think that we don't give a damn about them, like we putting them to the side. But really, we about our Father's business. When you go to war, you don't go to war with your mind set on your family members. You go to war thinking about just nothing but war. So that's what we're doing. So that's why we put off everything, and our mind is focused on what's at hand, and that's doing the things that the Heavenly Father set up for us to get our crown, to be about our Father's business, to do the things that are righteous. So when you go to war, and we're in war right now. It's a spiritual warfare, but we're in war right now. Just like that movie, what is it? Dead Presidents, where it was like, man, he was just basically saying, man, he's like, you ain't seen your baby? He's like, man, I'll deal with that when I get back. But right now it's, I'm about this war right now. We in war, so I'll deal with that when I get back. So that's how we are. It says, I'm gonna read it over. 42. "Watch therefore, for you know not what hour your Lord doth come, but know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up." He wouldn't. We know. So we know. So we gonna be doing what somebody know, that if somebody gonna be trying to break into our house, we watching. We're not gonna be just lollygagging, clicking our heels and shit. No, we watching because we know that that the Heavenly Father's coming. We know that His Son Yahushua is coming. It says, verse 44. "Therefore be ye also ready, For in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh. Hey, so the Son of Man, Yahushua, he's coming. He's coming, like it said before. It said like he coming like a thief in the night. So he gonna come, and nobody gonna be expecting it. Nobody's gonna be expecting for his return. Everybody talk about it, but they don't think that it's really gonna go down. People just thinking that life just gonna continue like we were born. So like, because they think that they've been talking this, what they call Jesus, he's on his way, his return is coming. People have been saying that forever and ever. That's how they see it. So they don't think that it's gonna happen. But that's just like in the day of Noah. In the day of Noah, they were saying that he was out there prophesying for 100+ years. I want to say it was 120. Don't quote me on that, but I believe. But he was out there prophesying for all that time, and nobody. They were just walking by him. They didn't give a damn about nothing that he was saying, and not to mention the ark that he was building. And that's the same thing we doing. We building the ark. It's all spiritual though. We're not out there literally building us a ship or nothing. But we out there letting people know, like, hey, the Heavenly Father, he on his way with his son. His son's soon to return. Y'all better stop. Y'all better repent. And this is how he coming. He coming in what people call UFOs. That's gonna be the way that we gonna get out of here. Like how Noah used the ship. Yahushua gonna come, who people know as Jesus. He gonna come in the chariots, what people call UFOs. He gonna come and take us out of here. But people just doing just like how they were doing in Noah time. Yeah, right. They looking at us like, yeah, right. Okay, whatever. But okay. But it's all good though, because when he comes, it's gonna be too late. Pretty much, it's a wrap. This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 35. It says, "Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away." So his word is stetched in stone, man. It's forever. So no matter what y'all say, just because that other scripture that said that, he said, just because, I'm gonna paraphrase it, but just because you don't believe, just because you don't believe, don't mean that his word ain't true. He said, Lord forbid, like his word is true. So it don't matter if you hearing this and you don't believe what he's saying is true. It don't matter. It don't matter. It's either you believe it or you don't. Like I heard the Apostle Gabar say today on his new one that he put up. He was talking about this is basically, it's just for the elect, and we all know that. We know that it's for the elect. Or maybe it wasn't Apostle Gabar, but maybe it was Apostle Tahar. But either way, he was just saying basically, you either the elect or you're not. So, hey. That's all we got to look forward to. So if you are a part of the elect, then you're gonna be doing what the elect do, and you're gonna be saved. Otherwise, it's a wrap for you. You're just gonna be food for the fire, fuel for the fire. Get this last one. This is Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse. I'm going to start at verse 17. It says, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel." He made us a watchman. We just like Yahushua, we made in his image. He said we're watchmen. We're watchmen unto the house of Israel. So amongst all Israel. And Israel is the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. So you can understand. And the confusion of faces. Really, it don't matter of your color. It's not talking about your actual color, because the scripture talk about how we was spread out amongst all the world like the sand of the sea or like the stars. That means because we was scattered everywhere. So it don't matter about your complexion or your melanin or how your skin look or how tight your eyes are, how your hair. It's nothing about that. It's about the spirit. So if you can understand what's being taught to you, it said the scripture also talk about how your spirit bear witness with my spirit. I'm paraphrasing it, but basically, if you can understand this, then it's for you. If you can really understand it, grasp it, and take hold of it, and believe that Esau's the so-called devil is not the so-called, but Esau's the damn devil. Devil meaning, going back to meaning, just he's a deceiver. The so-called white man, he's the deceiver. He's the ultimate deceiver. He's the wicked that the scriptures talk about. That's one of the That's one of the main trip ups for people coming into this truth. They don't want to believe that, even though his track record show that he's the MF and devil. He constantly is the one that's, when you go back to everything that's all effed up, it go back to Esau. It go back to the so-called white man who's effed up the whole planet Earth. To look at it, look how it is, how it's set up now. Look how it's all set up. Look how people are destroyed, especially our people, the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. And then you confusing the faces, y'all too. You wondering why you going through all this BS and why you don't fit in with these so-called white people is because of that. All right. Let me read this again. Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. And that's what we doing. We giving warning. We not just around here just talking. We giving warning. We letting the people know. Hey, look, Yahushua, he's on his way, and this how he coming. And he's not happy when he's coming. He's not coming down, skipping, handing out lollipops and nothing, man. He coming out, and he gonna destroy this place. He said the blood gonna be up to his bridle, meaning like on a horse, the bridle, that's like that's up high, man. So it's gonna be a lot of bloodshed that's gonna happen. It's gonna be a lot of destruction and death and killing, and it's gonna be a lot of that before it's nice and before you get the calm. It's gonna be a lot of war and a lot of killing and a lot of death before it's peace, man. Verse 18, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. So that's the point. That's why we telling people. That's why we out there sighing and crying and telling the masses and letting everybody know, like, hey, man, this is what's going on when we go out there on the weekends or whatever day brothers go out to go teach. That's why we put up videos to let people know, hoping that the elect come by and hear it, and then they grasp them, and then they be brought into the fold, and then, that'd be another. It said the angels rejoice when somebody get this truth and open up, and it's like, oh man, all praise to Yahweh Shem Al-Shah. When they hear it and they receive it and grasp hold of it through faith, because it's all through faith. It's all through faith. You grasping hold of the name, it's all through faith. Us knowing this Hebrew is all through faith. So, verse 19, it said, yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. Hey, so when we tell the wicked, when we tell all these people out there, these 2/3, and hopefully the ones that's listening, not 2/3, they hear it, and you receive it, then you good. But if we tell you and you don't receive it, and you turn your head from it, and you like, hey, that's bullshit, then hey man, we did what we supposed to do. The blood is off our hands. That's the reason we doing it. Verse 20, it says, again, when a righteous man doth turn from his righteousness and commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, because that's what this truth is for a lot. There's a lot of people, they get stumbled on a lot of the things that's being taught, because they don't want to accept the whole book. They don't want to eat the whole roll. You got to eat the whole roll, man. You got to eat everything that's in these scriptures. You can't just take a piece of it. You got to take it all. It says, I'm going to start at verse 20 again. It says, again, when a righteous man doth turn from his righteousness and commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die, because thou hast not given him warning. He shall die in his sin, and his righteousness which he hath done shall not be remembered, but his blood will I require at thine hand. So, you got to make sure that you're teaching that 100% truth. Pretty much, you got to make sure that you that's why I said study to show thyself approved. We got to make sure that we able to, we getting this truth. We're not just being mockingbirds. Of course, initially when you first get this truth, you just get it, we're excited, we get it, but we gotta make sure that we studying it, getting it, and digesting it, really getting all the nutrients out of it, so that we could do the same and deliver it to the people out there and give it to them 100% pure. All right, and this is the last one, verse 21. It said, nevertheless, if thou warn the righteous man that the righteous sin not, and he doth not sin, he shall surely live because he is warned. Also, thou shalt deliver thy soul. Hey, so when we tell the righteous, the elect, the 1/3, they gonna hear it and they gonna grasp hold of it. So that's our job, man, as watchmen in this truth, man, was to let the people know, man, the destruction is coming, so that just like how we heard it, the others could hear it. So once they get it, they'll grasp it, get it, and then what? They'll eventually be doing what you're doing, out there doing the work, just being a part of the body. All right. So before I close, I want to get that word watch. And the definition of that is to look or observe thoroughly, typically over a period of time. So, when as a watchman, it may take time. It's not like you watch one time. You watch constantly. You constantly watching. When you're at war, man. When I was at the military base. Quick story. Just when I was at the military. When I was in the military, I would go to these. I was overseas, Afghanistan. We would be on post, and they got basically just like a 360 perimeter that you'll watch, and everybody will be on a post. It's like basically the 360 perimeter, but it's somebody on every corner, and it's like 2 people on every corner, pretty much. And they will be watching for the enemy coming or them out there doing anything. Anything suspicious, you just out there just keeping watch, and it's for a long period of time, so but while you was on your watch, you wasn't able to fall asleep. You had to be on your watch. You couldn't BS, and you had to keep in communication amongst the other watchmen. So that's how we are. That's us being watchmen. We gotta constantly communicate amongst each other, That's what we do. That's what the YouTube is like a big, but it's only for a certain period of time. All this is going to be shut off soon. So, Lord will, this is edifying to the elect out there. And with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Makah Kodash, double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, Akim. Salute to you. That's out there constantly pushing out this word and sincerity and truth. And Lord will, again, this was edifying to the elect. Shalom.